Finding your path in life is your goal in life. Your path is not your profession, how much money you make, your title, or your successes and failures. Finding your path means finding out what you were put here on this earth to do. What is your life's purpose? Why were you given this gift called life? And what is the gift you give back to life? To develop into a whole human being, we need mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual education. Hey guys, welcome back to Book Review Thursday, a series where I review books that has made a huge impact in my life. Today, we're talking about CASHFLOW QUADRANT by Robert T. Kiyosaki. He's also the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Why You Won't Be Rich, and Financial IQ. He's also the author of many other books, so I'm really excited to share my knowledge about this book with you. The CASHFLOW QUADRANT is a way to categorize people based on their source of income. He breaks them down as follows. You got the E, you got the S, you got the B, and then you got the I. An E is an employee, someone who seeks security and benefit from an employer. An S is the self-employed person, that I want to do it all by myself, the self-achievers, and the go-getters. Next is the B quadrant. These are business owners who like to delegate. Few people are in this quadrant due to the amount of thinking that is involved. Those who are true Bs focus on creating systems for the employees to be able to produce at a higher output for them. Finally, we have the I quadrant. The I quadrant is the playground of the rich. Regardless of which quadrant people make money in, if they ultimately desire to become rich, they must come to the I quadrant. The I quadrant is where money gets converted into wealth. Each of us reside in at least one of the 4 cash flow quadrants. The good news is that money can be made in any of the quadrants. However, in order for you to be financially free or to seek financial freedom, you need to focus on either being a B or an I. And even when you're a B, you gotta start focusing on being an I, because this is the way that you can make sure you're securing the bag for when you retire. If you look at the cash flow quadrants, you will notice that the left-hand side is motivated by fear, whilst the right-hand side focuses on freedom and financial independence. If you're successful as an S or a self-employed person, you end up working harder than any of the cash flow quadrants. When I was a startup founder myself, I wanted to do everything by myself. I wanted to do business, I wanted to do marketing, I wanted to do coding, I wanted to be the one doing the PR, whilst I was losing sight of leveraging people to help me get to where I need to get to faster. No wonder that we never made it. No wonder that I was so stuck in the rut that it took me a while to understand that delegation is really what I need to be able to get to where I wanted to go to. If you want to get rich, you need to learn to take risks. You need to also learn to be an investor and understand that success is the poor teacher. As his rich dad once said to him, we learn a lot about ourselves when we fail. Don't be afraid of failing and take risks. You cannot have success without failure. My biggest takeaway from the book thus far has been, if you work really hard on the left-hand side, you end up working very hard for the rest of your life. However, if you lean towards the right-hand side, you have a chance at financial freedom.
If you're still watching this video and have not yet liked it, I need you to stop whatever you're doing right now and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for the YouTube algorithm. Now back to the regular video.
On the topic of investment, Robert T. Kiyosaki states that there are 5 types of investors. Level 1 is a zero financial intelligence investor. Level 2 are the savers, are losers type of investors. Level 3 are the I am too busy type of investor. Level 4 is the I'm a professional investor. And then the final level is the capitalist investor. This way of thinking is more than breaking a habit. It is breaking an addiction. Some of the other topics he explores in this book is the ability to create a system that is so good enough that it works for you and earns you money in your sleep. He goes on to state that an E, who's an employee, ends up working for the system. An S, who's a self-employed person, is the system. However, the B, you know what they do? The B creates, owns, and manages the system, while the I focuses on investing into the system. The whole idea of the cash flow quadrant is about being, not doing. The joy of creating a system that people can work and earn money for you. To be a successful business owner or investor, you need to be neutral to winning or losing. It's just part of the game. Robert goes on to share ideas that we can all start taking today to help us find our financial fast track. The ideas are as follows. First, you need to start minding your own business. Secondly, you gotta take control of your cash flow. You need to focus on understanding your profit, your losses, your expenses, and your liabilities. Third, you need to know the difference between risk and risky. Starting your own business or being an investor is taking risk. However, not having the proper education is what you can term as being risky. Fourth, you need to decide and choose the kind of investor that you want to be. Fifth, you need to find mentors, people who are going to guide you along the way, people that you can seek advice from to help you grow to become a better person. Sixth, you need to make your disappointment your strength. It's taken me a really long time to actually record this video. I could sit here and pity-party myself and be disappointed in myself as to why it's taken me 4 hours to record a 10-minute video, but I'm not letting that be a disappointment. However, I'm using it as a strength to help me keep going. Finally, you need to understand the power of faith. You are the only person who decides your thoughts and what goes into your head. So it's important to start taking the right action and start putting the right mind frame in your brain. I hope you've enjoyed the book review so far. I've really enjoyed it myself. You gotta start taking action. Believe in yourself and do something great for you, your family, and all your loved ones.
If you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next book review Thursday.